Hey everyone, I am super pumped to talk to you about our new Deluxe multi cooker. Oh my gosh, this thing is absolutely amazing. And if you thought our last quick cooker was awesome, this one's like on steroids, okay? So I want to tell you a little bit about it and why it is so amazing and that you would want it in your home. So we are all trying to cook and get food on the table for our family as fast as we possibly can, get us around the dinner table together before we're off to something else, and not as much time in the kitchen because, right, we are not bored. We have plenty to do. So the versatility of this product is absolutely amazing. So I want to let you know a little bit about it, and I want you to hang on till the very end because I have a little secret word for you for something fun. So first off is this cooking guide that comes with it, okay? Like all of our power tools, our big electrics come with a cooking guide, and this is so insanely helpful because it's gonna give you the breakdown of everything, the how-tos, how to use it with the presets, and also how to use it on its own. So the main cool things about this is that you can do pressure cooking, slow cooking, and sous vide. Those are the three main things. So most often sous vide is like on its own and pressure cooking is on its own, but it's together in one product. So that's amazing. So when you think about pressure cooking, you're like, what is the point of that? So right here in the book, it'll tell you it's to help you cook your meals 70 times faster, okay? Again, you're not bored, so you need that frozen chicken that you forgot to thaw out to cook even faster. So this is your best friend. Slow cooking, you want to be able to slow cook your meal all day long. Absolutely. Well, guess what? It's really great to also sear your meats first before you slow cook them to really lock in that flavor. And wham bam, thank you ma'am, you can actually sear in here before you slow cook. So no two pans, nothing over on the stove top, and then in here, double whammy right inside. Then sous vide. This is where you are going to get restaurant quality food. The steaks are going to be cooked all the way through, your pork chops, your pork tenderloins, your chicken, cooked all the way through at the exact same temperature in a water bath. So if you're like me, I've kind of heard of sous vide. Some people have never heard of sous vide before, but that's really what it is. Most of the restaurants are cooking their foods that way so that they can guarantee the correct temperature that customers are looking for on their foods in restaurants, and this is your way to guarantee it at home. So I'll open it up and share a little bit about it, but first I wanted to show you, because I just used it last night and had put it away, but it's got a little holder back here for our cord. So the cord is not flopping all over the place. That makes me happy. And if you do leave it on your countertop and it is plugged in, you have an on and an off switch right here. So you don't have to worry about like lights staying on or anything like that. So we will get this baby undone so that we can plug it in and look at it. All right. Okay, so I have it turned off and we will turn it back on. So we've got this digital display telling you all the different things. This works just like a radio knob to kind of go in between the different settings that you're choosing. This does a little ditty when you take it off, and so you can just go between all the different settings, and you can see they are all preset with different options ready to go for you. I mean, it really takes the guesswork out of cooking. You're just like, oh, I want to cook beef. Okay, I'm going to cook the beef, set the beef setting. And then you can always come down here to the sous vide and we can set the temperature. So as an example of what you can do, I just made pork chops last night, sous vide. So what you do is you can use a regular gallon-sized baggie. I used our new resealable bags, and you put your meat in there. So last night I used pork chops, and you put in the liquid as well. And once it is in there, then you are going to put it into a water bath. And you just kind of get it to work down in there. I had 2 of these in here last night, so I cooked 8 pork chops all together. And then at the end, when your meat comes out from sous vide, it's cooked perfectly, but it has no color. And so we all like color, right? So I just real quick popped it onto the cast iron to sear it, give it a beautiful color, and even poured in the sauce to kind of thicken it up. And we had sous vide pork chops. So it cooked for 2 hours, and I was able to set the temperature to 140, so it came out exactly how I wanted. And then I went and did other things. And so that is the beauty of it, is you can walk away, whether you're pressure cooking, you are slow cooking, you are doing sous vide. We also have the dessert setting. You can do one pot meals. You can cook from frozen. You can do rice. You can do beans, yogurt, people. Like, you can make yogurt. How amazing is that? So 16 pre-settings, and it's even got a custom one. That way you can decide what you want it to be. And so this book, again, comes with amazing recipes. Check this out. I flipped straight to it. I'm actually making that this week. So I've got our New York strip I'm going to be thawing out. Watch for these to go on sale, okay? So you can totally get them half price. That's how I got these bad boys. And then I'm also going to be making this week as well. This is boneless beef for carne picada. So this is going to be a slow cooker recipe. This is going to be a sous vide recipe. And then you can do something else in the pressure cooker. I mean, like, you literally can do so many things right here in this pot. This comes out easy peasy to clean. The rest of this is just wiped down on it, wipe down with a cloth, and then you can hand wash your lid, okay? And right now it's in the dishwasher, but there's a little silicone ring that goes right inside here. So you always want to make sure that that's on really secure, because if you're like, oh my gosh, this thing won't close all the way, it won't come to pressure, there's a chance that your little ring is off, because I have done that before and learned from me, pampered, not perfect. Sometimes you just have to adjust things a little bit for it to work. And then the cool thing is right up here, where the pressure comes out, on some pressure cookers, the release is on the same option where the steam comes out. I have seen my friends put a towel around their hand to release the steam. No, thank you. So the steam release button is actually right on here for you to be able to release it and not have your hand near it. So I digress, back to the cooking guide. So it comes with all of these wonderful recipes to get you started, but it also gives you a breakdown of fruits and veggies, how to do seafood, meat and poultry, like a whole chart of broken down. I have 4 patties, burgers, 80% lean. I've got pork chops, I got ribs, I got tenderloins. It gives you this amazing, amazing chart, grains and rice, beans, vegetables, meats, and poultries, to know exactly how to do it. Even do, instead of boiling your eggs, pressure cook your eggs so they come out perfectly every single time. So this is something that is going to be such an amazing product for your kitchen, that it will be able to have counter space, because it is a 3-in-1. It's not just something that you only use one time. And I really encourage, when you get something like this, to set it out and be intentional about using. I don't ever want you to get a product and then you're like, well, I never used that. So I told you we've got 16 pre-settings. Obviously, custom is one of them, and sterilize. If you got those little babies at home, you still have bottles, pop those bad boys in here to be able to sterilize them. It comes with this little tray, and you can put your bottles right on top of there to be able to secure those in. So there's so many features that are incredible. And it'll tell you, like for sous vide, if we were gonna do same thing I did last night with the pork chops, it would be the 2 hours. I would set it for the 140, and then to actually start it, you would press and hold, and then you'd hear a beep for it to start. Now I will tell you, it makes a little beeping noise like every 5 minutes when it's coming to pressure for sous vide, and while it cooks, just to let you know, it's releasing a little bit of pressure so it can keep that temperature. If it didn't release pressure, then it would end up getting too hot. So you can actually go into the settings and turn that off, but don't be like me and think you did something wrong in the beginning. That is natural, it happens, and it takes about 35 minutes for it to come to pressure for sous vide. So you just gotta know, it's like boiling water. on the stovetop. You just gotta wait. And once the sous vide is ready, a little option for add will come up. You take the top off. Like last night, you put your little bags in it. What do I do with my bags? Oh, here it is. You put your bag in, and then you put the lid back on, and you push it again. And that is it. It is so simple to use. I know these things can be a little overwhelming in the beginning, but if you just follow the instructions and ask if you have any questions, that is what we are here for, is to help. And if you're like me, and you don't have a traditional drying rack, I gotta give you this tip, and you get these little reusable baggies. I just used a little cup and put this over the top so that it could sit there and dry on my countertop. So just a little side tip for you on that. But I hope you absolutely love it. It is worth it. And of course, hosting a party is the best way to be able to get it for at least half off, if not even better. So if you stuck around this whole time and you're waiting on that secret word is sous vide. If you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to spell that. It's SOUSVIDE. So I hope this was helpful and you guys enjoy and are super, super stoked to share all about and learn all about our new Deluxe multi-cooker, because it is thebomb.com. I'm not even kidding. Have a great day, guys.